What's up, guys? This is John from JohnKill3D Gaming, and I know it's been a hot minute since I actually been on the camera, but you know what? Been having a little fun with my channel, been laughing my ass off, been doing funny ass shit that I find amusing. But I'm gonna get back into doing the nitty gritty of my channel, and I want to review something. And yes, people are gonna wonder why I'm gonna review this one game right here. If you haven't already guessed it, it's Assassin's Creed Unity. Now listen, I know Assassin's Creed Unity wasn't great at release. A lot of people flipped shit. A lot of people feel series fatigue had came in, and you're probably wondering why I chose this one over Syndicate. To be honest, Syndicate bored me. I played it, it bored me. I tried my best to like it. Now hear me out with this game. This game, being that I have picked it up a year later, and I'm sure all its patches and fixes are in, so now I'm gonna judge the game, because Assassin's Creed is one of those games you don't have to review at launch. It's not one of these games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, or some of these other games that you have to instantly hit while the iron is hot. You don't have to do that with Assassin's Creed, because Assassin's Creed is very different. Now, where does this game stand among the others? It's not a main number title. I'm gonna get that right out the way. We all know the main canon titles are Assassin's Creed 1 through 4. Now you have the side games, which Assassin's Creed 2 had started with Brotherhood and Revelations. Then you have Unity, Rogue, Liberation, Black Flag, not Black Flag, Syndicate. You have the non-number titles. Now, this game, you play as a French assassin named Arno during the time of the French Revolution. Now, I love I love this French Revolution setting. I mean, I try to like the London setting of Syndicate, could not do it. Now, have I faced the issues that people have talked about when the game first came out? No, because I don't want nothing to damper my experience with the game. I'm giving the game a shot on its own, and I got it for a steal for only $10, but I didn't necessarily pay for it. My father did. So really, $10, why not? I went through the game, and I'm enjoying the game. The time frame, some reviewer, because I had to look at other people's reviews back when this game came out. The time frame they're talking about is kind of misleading. This game is more than 14 hours. Depending on how you're playing the game, it takes up to 15 to 20. And it has all its Assassin's Creed fare in it, like, you know, combat, it's assassin. Obviously, everything you know how to do in the Assassin's Creed games, you can do here. But I've noticed with each Assassin's Creed, every assassin has different movements. They have their own style. Now, how about Arno? Now, my particular fighting style out of the whole games was the whole pirate assassin theme of Edward Kenway in Black Flag. He mixed assassinations, and his style was pirate combat. But Arno, you can upgrade Arno with a massive amounts of customization, and I actually like Arno. This game reminds me of earlier Assassin's Creed. It's kind of like it's going back to basics. Yes, there's no multiplayer, which is a bummer because I loved the multiplayer in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, so on and so forth. I loved the multiplayer, but I guess the games are wanting to go back to what made Assassin's Creed great. So I feel this is a step in the right direction, because now you can have more focus on emphasis on story, more emphasis on customizations for this guy. You can customize his looks, and as a hidden ad, ever since they've been doing this in Black Flag, you could play as the clothings of different assassins from the previous games, and I like that. You know, it gives you the feel of nostalgia. Now back to Arnold's movements. When Arnold fights, he has this, you know, suave French guy. What did they call it back then? Fencing type of fencing style. You're a fencer, but his fencing style is very brutal, and I feel that he could stand among. If Arnold was given another game, because this is where I have one issue with the game. The story is a 50-50 mixed bag for me. Arnold's story, now, I like how Arnold's story is going on, because every assassin in the Assassin's Creed game, they have a good setup to their story, and some of them have good payoffs, some of them have good beginning, middles, and ends. This is the crazy part with Arno. He has a good beginning, a questionable middle, and a questionable end, which is weird. But all his characters, all the characters you meet are obviously historical figures during the French Revolution. So this game has you covered back on the whole historical factor of the game that these games are known for, going to alternate history. But you really don't go outside the Animus like in the other games, where you can come out of the Animus, kind of be in the real world. You don't do that here. But it's good. I like that. You focus more time in the Assassin's Creed Unity settings world. Unity world map is incredibly big. I'm starting to see it's kind of slightly bigger than Syndicate, because this game has a lot of things to do in it. Your lockpicks. It has random events that can happen to help you boost yourself. You can stop criminals, tackle thieves, stop people from getting harassed, take down thugs, so on and so forth. Now, on the map, it has its traditional, the Eagle Drop. Everyone loves the Eagle Drop, where you climb up to the top of the highest peak, do the synchronization, and once you synchronize, you can unlock that part of the map. The map, though, the French Revolution setting in this world, it's very detailed. Paris is beautifully rendered, especially for this one part in the game that I actually like that, and I do want an Assassin's Creed set in, like, say, the World War times. You actually get sent to World War II during the Eiffel Tower, and you're avoiding getting shot by Nazis. It's crazy. That one scene alone shows that Assassin's Creed could sometimes leave this past setting. It can leave the old era, but you know what? I do like the old era. I think they should go to, like, medieval Japan, I'm just saying, or Egypt. Come on, give us something like that. Samurais, fucking ninjas. That would be amazing. But the storyline, like I said, takes place in this period, and it has your traditional Templars versus Assassins. Whole shebang thing. But I want to talk about something that I've actually enjoyed. There's no competitive multiplayer, but there's cooperative multiplayer, where you can take your custom Arno and go through a series of missions with online players, and these missions each have different objectives to them. You can get money, get more level up, and get everything you need that you could take into the single player, or you can take into this co-op world. It's almost seamless. And I didn't know that there's a mode where you can free roam with up to 4 players. That was very odd. Not odd, but yeah, odd for me, because I never experienced a free roam Assassin's Creed with players. But you don't fight each other, obviously. You can fight thugs. You don't do main missions. You can only do co-op missions. And these co-op missions, I like them. It's kind of like a cross between heisting missions, assassination missions. Basically, a cross between all the Assassin's Creed missions, but done exclusively for the co-op. So, this blend of the co-op world and the single player, it makes really, not trying to sound cheesy, it's almost very, you can unite with other players almost in a Unity type manner. All you assassins can come together, all do these missions, and the payoff for these missions is great. The ranks you earn make you want to come back. Your customizations make you want to come back and try different tactics, because some missions you have to go in stealthily, and sometimes they can. It's very hard and difficult. All these missions are hard. In co-op, you have to either work as a unit, or if you're decked out enough with enough level and equipment, then you can probably go in on your own. But I wouldn't say doing that. That'd probably be your last resort. That's kind of like career suicide, so to speak, like some of the WWE superstars. But anyway, Assassin's Creed Unity, it's not the shithole that made it out to be, but it's not great, but it's good enough. I give Assassin's Creed Unity a 7.5. If you have $10, go pick it up. Try it for yourself and add it to your Assassin's Creed collection, because why the fuck not? It exists, people.